Massive. The Big Massive Podcast. Yo, the Big Massive Podcast. Oh, the Massive Podcast by day, Big Massive by night. Only Massive, you know I'm only Massive. Big Massive Podcast.
Here, I feel like your wee man. You know him that used to do the racing? He turned the life clean out of me.
Used to pick his nose and eat it.
Oh, and Big Brother.
Do you remember that?
Oh, he was a fucking tramp.
He was a disgust, and I used to fucking do the old stretch before he ate it.
No, this is a man that liked to think himself a bit of an intellect as well. Fucking picking his boogers and playing with it.
remember him.
I slapped a 4-year-old.
Who's this? John,
what? You know him that was like, and he had the mutton chops.
Oh, yes.
You know him? Do you know him?
With a hat.
Aye.
John McCurrick.
John McCurrick.
Oh, yeah.
McCurrick.
John McCurrick is all give it 2 to
The
1.
original incel.
Didn't somebody,
what he had.
didn't an
Stuff
Irish
came out
man?
about him.
Did it?
Actually, he says that he called his wife the booby. He says never pick a good looking woman because she'll always do the dirty.
Never pick a good looking woman, pick a good looking snatter instead.
See if
Never mind.
Hello?
That's right, he called her Booby because Booby was a really stupid bird.
Stupid bird.
Yeah. And here's him pecking his
That's
fucking
stadium.
nose. Cheeky of him.
That's
Cheeky
Looked like
bastard.
fucking Wurzel Gummidge. He had too much.
Yeah.
And then something like that. It's just like,
What do you call them sideburns he had too? The
Mutton chops.
mutton chops.
when did they go out? Like,
Oh, absolutely.
Jesus,
In the
just a
18th
beard
century.
with him. Aye.
Fucking Sherlock Holmes.
the Sherlock Holmes
That's what
hat.
he kind of thought he was, didn't he?
It was the same hat.
It was
But
the
who
same
was it
hat.
that came over and says, you're a cunt?
Everyone.
He's the real famous Irish horse trainer.
Oh,
Did you see that clip?
Now, come on, I got John McCurrick, so you can come up with all
I
one.
know. No, do you
Paddy
remember?
Power, was it?
It was it was McLaren. It was Mr. McLaren.
Mr. Ferrari.
Aye. Do you know what do you call your wee man? He was now don't get me wrong, he had teeth on him like a set of ribs, right? But he was jockey, and there was that woman, she was a cheeky bastard, interviewing him after his horse won the Grand National. And she went, oh, maybe you'll be able to get money to fix your teeth now.
Oh, was it Frankie?
Do you remember that?
Dottore?
No, Frankie Dettori's good on looking. He's just miniature.
Wee tiny.
Yeah, wee teeny
How do we
Dettori.
know horsey guys?
The boy I'm on about, they did a documentary about him.
Oh.
Horses, the Irish boy, he lost loads, but then he started backing horses and won a fortune. I think we chatted about it in the podcast.
We don't need that over here, like.
Anyway,
More excuses to fucking gamble. Do you want to know something though? And this is the truth. Sorry, do you need the intro
I was
first?
going to I'll do it after.
Straight in, no butter.
Want me to
Yeah.
straight on there? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Big Massive Podcast. And our guest this week is the unbelievable, sensational,
Oh, stop
from
it
West
now.
Belfast, we working class, Bronagh Diamond by name and we Diamond by
Diamond
nature.
by nature, yeah.
Famous
Nice.
for Word Up Podcast.
Word Up Podcast
Word Up
coming back.
Podcast, and she's coming back.
It is indeed.
We just
You know,
decided 2 minutes before.
I know. Decided. Yeah, shh. No,
And
it's official. It's been official
take
for
away
about
the
10
mystery.
minutes now.
And your stand-up tour, The Cracks 90, is that
Yes.
over?
I'm doing it again. I'm bringing
Brilliant.
it
Oh,
back.
you're extending it.
Yeah, simply because I only did that run for a couple of weekends,
Mm-hmm.
and I've had loads of requests because I went to myself.
You didn't
I was
do any
trialing
admin.
it, and I went, "That was a fucking brilliant show."
Aye,
That was
but you didn't
funny.
advertise it well. You didn't
You know,
do much
I didn't.
videos.
Sure, you know
didn't-
me, and now I'm actually doing social media, so
Yep.
I'm going. I can actually tell people that it's on now.
Exactly,
Do you know
because
what I mean?
that's the only way people find out now.
Yeah, it is
Do you know,
the only
there's
way.
so much out there that you can't rely just on
That's it.
a
Do you know why
management.
you always stand out to me? Because you're the one person. See, when you get me to do a poster, it's impossible to get like a
Decent photo of me.
decent photo.
What do you mean?
That's lovely.
Greenery or
No, I mean, it's all like, you all just have, like, if you go to
Really?
someone's, it's always faraway shots, or, like, I think every comedian on their Instagram should have a series of headshots.
I do.
That people can
I
make
have
posters.
that now. I'm new and improved. But then again, all my
Ah, well.
headshots aren't actually up to date because I've changed my
when?
hair.
When was the last time you did one on the photo shoot things?
Actually, just before I did the tour, because I did a proper big photo shoot for
So
it.
it's
for-
If I go on there now, they're on there.
They're on there. Yeah.
You're probably better just getting them sent anyway.
Because you know, in the
use
many
quality
times I
every
have
time.
spent, like,
Oh, babe.
videos
I'd have
of,
sent you loads of photos of me if you'd have just asked. All you need to do
Check
is
your
say,
DMs.
Bronagh, here's my WhatsApp. You send us a few photos.
Bronagh, there's none of them with your head on them.
Well, hold on, it's where your head should be, son. You know what I'm saying here? And here, working class as fuck. I showed up and only after realising I have a hole. It looks like a hot rock burn in the trousers. It's not
there,
like...
pollen's back.
Yeah, fucking that's good shit. So that's good shit.
I remember boys used to smoke before the camp was weed. All you could get on Strabane was
soap bar.
You burn, the brown that you burn. So you know, by the way, blistered fingers and fucking. A mate of mine held up his jumper one time and it looked like fucking Normandy landing. You know what I mean? The lights coming through and all.
Firing squad.
That's how you know someone's only started to smoke whenever their fingers are blistered. They're not worn
Aye,
out yet.
they're
You know, you go, he'd be good for giving you a couple of tugs of his joint. He'd be a lightweight. Do you know what I mean? Go
It's
right
like
to his
guitar
place.
players whenever they after a while.
I
they just
know you
thickened
get
up.
the calloused finger. I used to play the guitar and now
Did
my
you?
wee fingers are all soft again. Yeah. Yeah.
And you read an article for the Irish News, is it?
I do. I write. I know. See, this is it. You could advertise your show in the Irish News and nobody'd see it. But
See
go
if
on
you-
TikTok.
back
See
in
if
the
you're from
day-
West Belfast and you can write, you're not working class.
Well, this is it. I'm the intelligentsia. Do you know what I'm saying? People, I use big words with more than 2 syllables. No, I think West Belfast people are very educated. Actually, Irish people in general. And this is I've actually talked about this or written about it because the Irish News is typically our everyday paper, isn't
Yeah.
it? It's
Yeah.
our
Yeah.
circulatory. It's the biggest
Yeah.
paper, like local paper.
So
And it
it's a
used to be a
nationalist.
broadsheet. It used to be a broadsheet. So people don't realise that while you're sitting in Britain and they're all reading The Sun, backs blur and fucking watching Jordan's tits and back in the 90s, like
Great times.
on page
three.
2. Page
Page
3. Oh, you
How
know.
dare you?
Oh, you know.
Oh, aye.
But ours was the broadsheet. So we're used to reading the broadsheet as
Page
like...
2 and 3 were stuck
as
together.
your-
Many
as your
days of
paper.
my
What are you talking about? Your dad took him to a bathroom with him?
Page 3 and 4 were the same page.
Where's page 3? You have to
Do you remember years ago you used to see like nuts magazines and all just lying in the edges?
aye, Maxim.
Like, that was how most people got
Two
their porn.
things you found with a dirty mag, you always got a balaclava as well. I don't know what was going on there.
A balaclava, the
A
standing there
ski
having-
mask, IRA
That's-
mask.
That's dogging. Where did you get that?
I was thinking, is that somebody wearing a mask lying back and pulling the back themselves? Or a condom tied up?
Do you remember you used to...
And fucking many condoms would have been in hedges.
One of my earliest memories, well, I'm
brave.
saying earliest traumatic memories maybe, I was over... In fact, a bus was burnt out that day on the Shaws Road and a Walls ice cream truck, right? And we all got free ice creams. And that wasn't even the most traumatic thing that happened that day, right? There was a condom tied beside St. Paul's. Anybody who knows it's disco, like, you know,
Like on their team.
tied up. And my friend thought it was a balloon.
No.
Right? And I remember going, there's something very strange about that balloon and insidious. You know, don't touch that balloon, Lindsay. And
Had a
she
bad
did.
feeling.
And it like exploded. And I remember something sort of flicked on my face. And I was horrified.
Something
you know,
about Mary just.
yeah, most people don't see that
Back then,
kind of
you weren't
stuff
used to
until they
it.
go to the priest. I was standing outside fucking St. Paul's, yeah. And that's when I learned about prophylactics. There you go, there's a big word.
That's a big fucking
You know
word.
what that means?
Prophylactic.
I'm wild up with words, you know.
Prophylactic is like something you can do to prevent. Like you can take a prophylactic antibiotic,
Yeah.
which means you can take it to stop yourself from getting sick potentially. So if you're using a prophylactic, it means you don't want any Wayne's with her. She's fucking ugly.
Did you do good in school?
Aye.
So you're saying you don't want a post-phylactic condom?
You don't want to well, the post-phylactic, we're allowed that now. We'll have post-phylactic, we'll repeal the eighth.
I have
Do you
to
know what I
set this
mean?
out, I'll set this one
You can
out.
still take a wee fucking tablet and
Big
you're away and all. You know what I mean? You're happy
The
enough.
48 hours one, isn't it?
Aye, whatever.
But I
No, that's
maintain-
different. We've always
I maintain
had
you have to learn. Like, it's like some languages in the world, you probably know this, that you have to be born under, or you'll never learn it because of the clicks and that.
Oh,
all that
yeah, like tribal
But
things.
so I think I can never. I'm not very articulated when it comes to words.
Articulated, Laurie.
Because I went back to school when I was 27, 25.
But you are clever. You went and...
I got my degree and all that.
Exactly.
First class honours. Don't mention it much.
What university did you go to?
Hard knocks.
I one of them ones.
McGee.
Did you? McGee's a brilliant university.
Loved it,
You're
That's
clever
where I
as
went to.
fuck. I
Is that
love
where you went
McGee.
to?
Did you? Up in McGee. I was in the Foyle Arts building. Some people called it the Fab building, which absolutely turned me, right? Because they were the wee ones. They
Like
were the ones
Fame.
that done
I
drama
wanna
that were
live
actually
forever.
middle class. Do you know what I'm saying? Like middle class is fun. Zara, this girl Zara, her daddy owned a haulage company and everything, you know. I'm naming and
And
shaming
what
her.
was the course?
Drama. I studied drama. Well, I did government criminology first, and then I realised I didn't want to be a politician because they're full of balls.
Yeah,
Right?
fair.
Thought to myself, why the fuck I could just write plays and sort of incite, this is maybe an all idealistic, incite social change by getting the working class people to go to the theatre and talking about
When
issues
you were
and
18, you were
encouraging.
thinking like that?
Oh, why?
I was chasing,
then-
getting chased with a fucking stick with shite in it. The bally coming. Get the fuck out.
I heard your daddy was good laughing.
Aye.
Do you know what I mean? Like he'd only done that for the crack.
Not for the- not for the
Brit. Page 2.
Not to the
3.
Brits, it wasn't.
No.
That's right. Your daddy was a bit of a
15
buyer,
years
wasn't
I
he?
did.
That's right. Yeah, we had a good conversation about that, actually, didn't we?
We've done a few plenty gigs together.
We've
right?
done, yeah. And your dad was well read, wasn't he?
Oh, aye. He's a he's qualified journalist as well, but
Is
couldn't
he?
get any jobs because of bombings and shit. Know what I mean?
And because he was in the IRA, and if you're a qualified journalist, that's classified as a tout. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, but I asked my daddy whenever he was away, did you read War and Peace? Like, and he went, fuck's sake, love, I was only doing 5 years.
Me and you did a real teggy gig there not that long ago. Was it in our New Lodge? Was it you and Paddy?
Oh, yeah.
Get the three most teggy comedians on the circuit.
It was teggy as fuck, wasn't it?
It was just-
And I showed up in my Free Palestine t-shirt, I think, as well. And they were like, yep, you're in the right place. That's
Yep.
all right. Go on ahead. I went to this one before, though. It was around the corner from where that is. This is why that wee place is quite... Because it's on an interface where one side... Like you'll have
New
a
Lodge
Shackle
is
support,
surrounded,
like
isn't it, by-
Rangers Supporters Club.
Aye.
And you know me, I'll do anywhere. No scruples. Like, I took a gig one night and it was in some really dark pub. It was just around the corner from there, like off the Shankill or something. And I actually walked past it 3 times thinking, there's nothing on in there. Like, it was all boarded up and all, right?
Oh, no.
And whenever I went, oh fuck, this is a setup. Like, it's an actual setup. And it was only for I saw somebody like flicking a fag outside the door. I went, they're smoking in there. It's a renegade club, right?
Oh,
okay.
they're smoking on doors and everything?
So I walked in, it was all lit up, bright. It was actually really nice inside, but I had to get on the stage and go, nothing says come in here for a drink like blacked out fucking windows and nobody on the door. I didn't know why. I was like, you better be fucking, no, like somebody starting dancing, mommy, love me, so that they'd let me back out again. Fucking scary.
That one we did, sure, I was on the stage doing a bit of crowd work because I was the MC and I seen a boy and I just knew looking at him, he was inside because he looked like my dad.
Aye.
You know, in a Palestine top or a fucking one of them O'Neill's tops that
Haggard.
fucking
Yeah.
has the Republic of Ireland.
Hunger
or something.
Strikers edition.
And all he was sitting with all his family and I was just watching me. and I
Hands
says,
covered in shade.
I says, your dad was inside, wasn't he? And all, whoa! And then I says, fucking, you look like my dad. And he goes, who is it? I says, you know Terry? Aye. Whoa! And my dad was in the back of the room. They're
We
all
don't all know each other, you know. I didn't know him. Lovely fella.
how dare you ask? Do I know him? What's his name? Of course I know him.
Fucking right, I do. But don't you be telling anybody I told you that now. Do you know what I mean? I don't know why they're still all like...
They still do that.
Like
Talking
I
on the
had
side of
to
their mouth.
say, Jerry Adams about, wasn't in the IRA and all. And I actually did
Heard
crack
that.
one night at something he was at. I was like, why weren't you in the IRA, Jerry? Why the fuck not? Everybody else was.
I know.
Like, what were you doing sitting on your hole? Do you know what I mean? Fucking representing us up and storming. You didn't even do a hands turning to trouble.
Can't go
Fucking
anywhere,
catch
just-
yourself on. You better have been in the IRA.
It's too late for him now, just a minute, isn't it?
Too fucking late. He
can't say
can't.
no.
He
He's
can't.
retired.
Because then he'll have won the world's longest game of fucking never have I ever.
Just a wee footnote at the end of the book. Just P.S. I was on there.
Oh my God, please.
Like the Dumb and Dumber joke. with
Jerry,
the
if you
Ronald
have a
today.
sense of humour, please see his obituary. Like, see one day whenever he pops his clogs.
Only
just
joking.
Just saying it. Let it be on his gravestone. I actually wasn't here. So I was. Do you know what I mean? For the giggles. It'd be good out crack.
Like the Hughes fucking interviews that they're meant to come out after they're dead. You know what I mean? Just
Oh,
do the
aye.
same. I'm just sitting
Yeah.
there going, wait to hear the real story.
See, up in Langmore,
Don't
actually, there's a big piece of graffiti. You know I love. You know I love street art. I keep a collection of street art. And there's one recently that went up there only last week, and it says, "I believe Brenton Hughes. I believe the dark." Right? I was dropping.
Because he was friends with Jerry and then ended up against him because
because I mean, like at the end of the day, they're all making their fucking millions now.
he was in a flat and where do they live?
down in the Falls. Didn't
In the
he?
Falls. So he's in the flat in the Falls while Jerry Adams was getting brought round the White House in America.
I don't know.
Scant.
It's always the way, but you know
No,
what I mean.
right.
Like then again, Brenton Hughes' funeral. My dad went to it when I've never sat among as many millionaires in my life
That's mad.
in that chapel on the Falls Road. Do you know what I mean?
Do you know the thing about the Jerry
But
Adams
here,
thing
yes,
too? Go
they
ahead.
scribbled it out. Somebody came, some comrade has went, fucking right, you'll not be believing the dark, right? So they painted it all out. Like seriously, this fence has never had a lick of paint, but it got paint that day, just on the writing. And as I was leaving our Nicola off the other week, she just lives right beside it. Somebody had spray painted it all again. I went, fucking fair dues. They really mean their shit. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah.
That's what I was going to say, because you would sometimes, unionists or loyalists would give abuse to the other side, saying, hey, Jerry Adams was never in the ra. Nobody on this side thinks he was never in the ra either.
Yeah, we don't.
Like, who
It's the Irish wink, isn't it?
Everybody, it's like,
Yeah, of course he wasn't. Why not? But fucker, why not?
No,
That's what I want.
What
How
we
can
do?
you hold your head up in the Fallons? Used to come into the Fallons whenever we were having our disco night, watermelon at the Fallons, you know what I mean? Everybody,
breakers.
wee bit of fingering, wee bit of laughing going on, do you know what I mean? Used to be able to smoke your Regal filter and all. And he used to come in, and that was always the time whenever everybody, no matter how drunk or stoned you were, you had to act the white man, do you know what I mean? 'Cause the national anthem had to come on, do you know? Fucking weighty time. It was like, you know, shouldn't the fear off oil, Asperla. And he would come in and give a wee speech, you know. I'm like, now, as an adult, I look back and go, how the fuck could he do that if he was never even in the ra? Sure, he had to be a felon. Do you know what I mean?
Sure, all the movies he's in.
I'd not be banning him a pig,
I
anyway.
know.
Who did him last?
Has he not seen that TV show? Say no.
Say it on, but the Pierce Brosnan did a version of him, remember, in that Jackie Chan movie?
Did Pierce Brosnan
Oh,
Jerry Adams?
No, I didn't watch that. It was bad.
Did
That's
he?
actually a good show. But it's, you know, it's like nothing. They just slide over cars and all. There's nothing to really climb in Belfast.
Oh my god, aye. Yeah.
Well, he's not Spider-Man. Like.
So
Everything
Jackie
was
Chan, sister or daughter got blew up in an IRA bomb, and then he came the battered her.
Hold on a minute. I thought that was a joke.
It's a true.
I
No,
thought
that's
that
a
was a
film,
joke.
aye.
Not that
No,
movie. I
that's
thought
a
it was
Jackie
AI.
Chan takes on the Ra.
Oh, aye.
Fuck off. I thought that was AI.
And then Pierce Brosnan fucking does it does Jerry Adams essentially.
I'm watching it tonight.
Watch it.
Sorted.
Popcorn.
Oh my god. I can't get over Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan knows who we are. We're famous.
Oh, aye.
We're totes famous.
When I was away, I was always watching Sylvester Stallone and Rambo and Arnold Schwarzenegger and Commando. And I was going, could somebody like that not go up the long case and just fucking get my dad out?
Oh, babe.
I remember thinking that when I was away. Why doesn't fucking Rambo land up and just his way in? Like, come on, Terry, go!
Like,
I'm here for Terry Boy.
Do you know the POWs in Rambo 2?
Aye.
When he's getting them in the helicopter and then they fly away and all that's just reenacting. Just my old boy running out in the fucking stag jeans.
Imagine Rambo getting them all onto the helicopter.
My
And then,
dad
like,
looked like Freddie Mercury.
that's a smell of shite.
Ronan was sitting there thinking,
My dad was the double of Freddie Mercury when he did Live Aid.
Was he?
Because he shaved the head, had a big
Was
moustache.
he gay for the stage?
And,
It's not gay in
Probably.
jail.
No. Yeah.
Most of my brothers and sisters are stuck to the tiles in the toilets in there, I would say. Because there's three of us, and then my dad got arrested when Kieran wasn't even born yet.
What?
And he's the double of my dad, so that was the only way they got away with that one.
So he's definitely.
So there probably would have about fucking 10 of us cunts.
You should just sit him down one night and say, Dad, see for the 15 years you're away, did you have sex in those 15 years? And he just go,
I did ask him that.
Did you? What did he
what was
say?
his answer?
Fuck up, you wanker.
And you were like, oh, so
Who you calling a wanker?
Who you calling the wanker? Yeah, was that why you and your mate
told
Jerry
me-
still meet up once a week?
He shared a cell with a guy, I'll not mention his name, but he says, this boy used to wank, right? And he says, an hour and a half, wanks.
What?
Just thudding away.
Fuck, is he superhuman?
Just thudding away.
He didn't have any material, so he's
My
probably
dad should have got
bad
up and started,
imagination.
should have got up and started dancing in front of him. Hurry up.
Hurry up. Your fucking springs are
I
squeaking
want to break free.
there. Pushing around.
Sliding along the shite.
Flash. Ah.
That is that.
Right, any one of
Can you
them.
imagine like having to share a cell and then going? You'd be a wee bit awkward.
Alone
like,
time.
Here, show us a picture
I
of your
had
girl. Do you have a photo of your girl?
I had to do a
Swap us.
shite in a cell in front of two black men and three and an Irishman. Just sitting looking at them.
Sounds like a joke.
No, I had to. It was like I kept it for like 40 hours and then I went, no. it's
What were
cool.
you in? What were you in?
In
What were you in
America,
cell
just
for?
I was fucking illegal, so we got lifted.
Oh.
And then you're put in that place called the Roundhouse, and then I was just howling it in, and we were like 48 hours in that place, and it was like
48 hours, he says.
about 40,
hours.
and
40.
I was just like, I have to do
Did
it.
you read War and Peace?
So it was just there beside you, just sitting
He wiped
looking,
his arse with.
just the head down and squeezing it. Sorry, lads.
And then it was like Rambo.
And see when you howl it in, you know what way it leaves. It's a smack and say,
God. Does people not go,
40 lashes.
no way.
you know, like
I
sitting
had to use
there?
bread to wipe my arse.
Did you actually?
I hate it.
Jesus Christ. I've been in a room next door to where you've shit in a spa.
Oh.
It's a wonder you can't smell it this far away from. No. Why do you not smell it now? It's only a bit of skin separating it. But fucking two walls won't separate when I let it out.
Get out of town. Did they let you out after that? Because when he's violent, has it?
I was free in a few jails. The scariest one was the immigration one. Because you didn't know whether you were coming or going. Hey, and they were just laughing at us when we told them we were going home in 4 days. The Mexican says the toilet said we're here 2 years. Yeah.
I never knew this happened to you, banged up abroad. Stop it.
When I watch that, it's a reminder, hey, it's like fucking scary.
Did they check your bum hole and all?
Oh, aye.
Did they actually?
Your ankles, I cough.
Get out of town.
They give me a pair of underpants, right, in the immigration jail with fucking somebody's name written on the inside of them.
There was your daddy. That's the one who you had to walk out with your
Put the
pocket
big
out.
wine
So
on
it's like
them. Terry boy, yes.
a pair of underpants.
That was in America.
Tell me this, with the trunks?
And then I got, no, there were white fronts, white
There were
fronts.
wee trunks. That is actually grey or white.
White, well, they were probably original.
What was the body? What was the body composition back then?
What do you mean? Mayans? Starving I back in them days. Oh,
know-
what do we know it?
No, how Ronan
18
remembers
stone.
what way his trunks go on. She yellow to the front and brown to the back,
That's
son.
it. And turn them on the side out to get another week out of them.
Watch you don't fall down them
Did you hear
stairs.
this for disgusting?
Your trunks may
Are
crack.
you going to tell a story? Oh, fuck, it's a great story.
What is it? Go. I'm here.
Oh, it's a fucking true story. I have a mate that's a fucking... He just doesn't care, right? Literally doesn't give a
I've
fuck.
known him since school and he has never cared.
Doesn't he not?
Never.
He'll wear fucking a brown shoe and a black shoe and... I said, like one day I seen him coming into the bar and I says, "Are you just back from work?" He goes, "No, what makes you think that?"
Right.
Covered in paint and all. It was just that was him out. we were on holidays
I
together.
put this on to come here tonight. What are you talking about? Rambo? You
That's what he
love
says,
Rambo?
you cheeky bastard. And then we were on holidays. This is literally what happened. Me and Orla, the wife, got a cheap holiday, last minute job, 200 quid, 4
Booked
days
it,
away.
packed it, fucked off.
Landed to this place and it was one of them plenty of English and all, and you knew it was just people doing the same thing, just fucking rough everywhere, like.
Yeah.
And I looked over and I seen this guy that I thought, I said, "They are the fucking hell, isn't that the double of fucking him?" She goes, "I fucking," and I said, "I'm going to shout his name," and I shouted his name, and he turned round, it was him, right? And he was one of these boys, he says, "I'm glad you're here, boy, because I wasn't going to buy a drink." He was afraid to get up and ask for a drink, then I went to town. But I noticed there was teeth missing. There's like 3 teeth missing. I
Fuck
says,
off, Ronan.
I says, "Where's your teeth?" He goes, "Top drawer in the bedroom." I says, "What in the apartment?" He goes, "No, back home." I says, "Why did you not bring your teeth?" He goes, "Sure, I'll lose them out here, you mad?" So he wears one of them hair,
I'll lose him.
what do you call the things?
What, a toupee?
The systems.
No, I know
The glue-on systems.
Oh, right.
He's actually
yes.
went and got his hair cut with, I said, "You know it doesn't grow." Fuck up, I just wanted a bit shorter. Died of ginger a wee bit too, and then one day he had the flu, and he says he woke up and it was beside him in the bed because of the sweat.
Stop it.
slid off.
So he glued it back on. So he lands into my house there the last day.
He glued it back on himself.
And I'm looking at him, and I says, "Man," and his belly hangs out of the bottom of his t-shirt, doesn't fit, doesn't care what it looks like and all that. And
But he wears a
and
herpes.
I was like, he was wearing his hat to the side, you know what I mean? His hair. Because the hair underneath grows, so that's not going to last.
Oh, stop it, does it?
This is what happened. And I says, "Man," and he sat down, and he was chatting away, and the dog was sniffing around his fucking balls and his shorts, and I said, "The dog, get away from here."
Aye.
And he was, "I fucking right. You need to get away from her." And I says, "Why?" He says, "Me and her went to Killybegs there at the weekend. We went to, did you ever get that fish out of the cafe in Killybegs?" I said, "No, fucking lovely." I says, "I but get the story." And he goes,
Aye.
"We're walking up the main street," and she goes, "You dirty bastard." And I went, "What?" She says, "A big shit stain down the back of your fucking shorts." And I says, "Was there?" And he goes, "I sure had no nags on, boy." Right? And I says, "You dirty her." Then he stood up and he goes, and I said her where? And I pulled and he did what he did to her, to me.
Right.
And I pulled him right round there. You'd see it, boy, there was a big stain. But I could see it, he was still,
But still,
I was still, so he found out that a big shit stain and man, it was that length, down a pair of grey shorts. He came home. And not only did he not change them, he went to the house, went out and fed his birds, and then came out to me.
Sorry. It's giving me vision.
So he's home an hour with a shade stuck to his fucking...
Oh, stop it,
And,
Ronan.
then, and his only excuse was I sure wasn't wearing nags. What the fuck?
And you know what?
What do you expect?
It was
Oh,
like
God, I love this guy, although I never want to meet him.
it was the realization that, well, what do you expect? I'm not wearing nags. Of course they're covered in shit.
And then
Not the fact that he's not wiping his hole.
Yeah? Yeah?
Oh.
Who wipes?
we were at an all-you-can-eat, and there was food stuck to his forehead because he couldn't believe it was like all-you-can-eat.
Food stuck to
And his
his
woman
forehead.
said to him, "There's fucking food stuck to your head when you fucking get it." No,
This
embarrassed.
man has a woman.
I know. I know.
Stop.
And she says, and she said to her, "I know." And she goes, "Get rid of it." He goes, "Oh, well, when I'm finished." What's the point now? Like?
What's the point of doing it twice?
What are you talking about? That's getting it fucking free. That's going to be there from the dessert later
Oh,
on.
he
but I'm
doesn't give a
missing that.
fuck. And he's laughing when he's telling you.
Yeah.
Wee tongue goes out for the
There's
teeth.
something to be said about people who just don't give a
But
fuck.
then our conundrum is he doesn't care what he looks like, what he wears, and even if you say to him, "Love the state area," he'll laugh along me. But then he goes and gets a hairpiece.
I see. I don't get that. That's I'm thinking.
Because you says he walks away. Like, no, like,
Because you can smell like shit. You can have shit stains on your shorts.
You don't care what
can't
you
be
want.
bald.
I know.
Like, seriously.
He walks away like
Draw
Muttley.
the line at that, like.
He walks away like Muttley, laughing, going, "Ah, you're just jealous."
That's what he says. Are you just jealous?
And his hair grows up.
I used to do a belter. Did
I-
he say
I
we were at a party or something? I'm snogging somebody. You just hear from the distance. First girlfriend, boy. And the wee girl will go, "That's why you're first." Get the fuck.
Am I your first guy? Yeah. He hasn't had one
I'm
yet.
shouting, giggling from the corner. They'd follow you to shout it.
Have you known each other for like all your
All
lives?
my life, aye.
Yeah, 1 a.m. in between.
Carries
those
birds in his
situations.
pockets and all. He's just fucking.
He what?
You'd pull up on his bike and you'd see his fucking trouser leg going like that. And what's that? Fucking bird bastard there.
People wouldn't believe you, but I
know.
mean, like, it is. You do get characters.
Oh, he's famous in the town, like.
Yes,
Everybody know who he is.
Aye.
You get ones like that as well in Belfast. There is
Shot and
genuine wee
everything.
fella chips
You know what I
and
mean?
shits the
He's
road.
everything.
He was shot. Was he? I'm surprised he could even get through his fucking trunks. Is that why he's walking about with shit stained?
Constantly stained.
Aye.
The bullet just dropped.
I was shot 20 years ago. What do you expect?
Yeah. I don't need to wear a fucking bulletproof vest.
Characters. The characters are the ones that just do not give a fuck.
That's it. We don't have mental health problems over here. We have characters.
Oh, aye.
West Belfast.
Don't cure
Jesus.
them because then they won't be funny anymore.
Aye.
Do you know what
I
I mean?
know that's where the humour comes from.
There's too many of them. Like there really is. There's a wee fella stands across and like he'll like aim in with a fake gun and he'll like shoot people, and like he thinks he just that's what he does.
That's all he
day.
does.
Just thinks he's got people. You know, like fucking yeah, got a good one.
Gaddy.
Goes to a PD, has a pig, sings the national anthem with Jerry Adams. At
Who did the
11:30.
big speech for West Belfast? The girl that she won some acting.
Oh, Lola Pettigrew.
What did she win?
She won an IFTA. I think she won a BAFTA as well. And she, whenever she was collecting her award, said
Did a
that
big
it
emotional-
dedicated it to all
Your accent.
of. I know she does have my accent.
Same
Do you
accent.
know that she is like? It was whenever I was writing the column about her. My daddy was like, "Do you know she's your second cousin?" And I was like, "Fuck off!" But apparently everybody's
Aye.
related, like eighth cousins and all.
Paddy McDonald's related to everybody. Every
Everyone.
town he goes into.
It's like my stepdad. My stepdad had about 50 million next door neighbours. Do you know what I mean? He's like, he lived next door to me. And I'm going, but sure, I thought this one lived next door to you. But yes, so I ended up saying in my column, commending her. Because what she said was true. West Belfast is a place where kids aren't even really encouraged to fucking survive, let
Aye.
alone thrive. So I had said, kind of true, like it is. There's a lot of nepotism within our industry, within the creative industry. And whenever you look at like all those Shameless and everything else, and there's all posh people playing
Yeah.
parts and all this, and you're going, it's social appropriation.
Yeah.
So I had said this, and then I was talking to Katrina O'Sullivan, who's a writer from Dublin, and she was saying that one of the teachers from my school, I went to the same school as Lola, and one of the teachers sent her a fucking email and was like, Lola is... I could actually do her, but everybody know who she is, right? Lola's actually very, went to a really good school and is very privileged and has a very privileged upbringing, and all the teachers did their best by Lola. She had lots of support. All this shit. And I'm sitting there looking at Katrina going, but what the fuck has that got to do with the fact that it is true? That like
Aye.
suicide rates, deaths
Aye,
from drugs,
stats.
everything else, the statistics
Made it about them.
point out. She just wanted her 5 minutes. Do you know what I mean?
Aye.
I don't even think she taught her. She never even taught Lola.
Aye.
Do you know
But
what
it
I mean?
was
You're
Lola
going,
that
I
made
wonder-
things happen, really. Do you know what I mean? You need help along the way, but you need to be able to...
Exactly. But I just thought she was taking time to highlight an injustice. Do you know what I mean?
Aye.
Or to say, she didn't actually say, this was me either. She's
Aye.
saying, this is...
This
and do you
is
know
happening.
what it was? I did call her out because that was that very same week that I ended up
She talked
doing a
you
wee
to a
video
ticket?
about it. She didn't actually send me anything. She knows I would have told her to go and fuck herself and give her a bit of... But Katrina very rightly educated her on the statistics about poverty in the north as well. And it was because, see, that very week that I'd been dwelling on it, I didn't say anything about it for weeks and weeks and weeks, that I knew that. And then that very week, I saw a good friend of mine, was one of the young ones, because we used to do like drama classes and all, and go in and work with all the young people. And a friend of mine was absolutely devastated because one of his young people took his own life. And it's just every week. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it just really fucking annoyed me. For some reason, it was stuck in my craw. And then whenever I saw that, I went, look at that gorgeous wee fella. Do you know what I mean? Took his own life, fuck all, thinking he has nothing to live for. And then there's that bastard going and actually antagonising and telling people that they're wrong for actually highlighting shit
There's
like
nothing
that.
worse.
I know.
Where's she got the game from?
And I don't think I don't know how you can argue somebody's opinion or somebody's life experience. If she feels like that, then you can't really argue.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can't. Anybody's personal experience is there.
But why did she have? I just don't understand why this teacher had a gripe with Lola saying that, because the statistics are there.
That's it.
You know, you look at a lot of children won't even have a hot meal during the summer
Yeah.
because
Schools are closed.
schools are closed. You know, that sort of thing. And it is, you know yourself, like the cost of living crisis. Everybody's living hand to mouth. There's been times where I've stood and made sure my kids ate first before I could have what was left on their plates.
Well,
Do you know what I mean? Walking around Iceland with £11 in your bank account going, I can get exactly this, and this to do me for the week. So
People used to donate the food banks before COVID are now going to food banks.
going to food bank. Do you know the biggest
food.
users of food bank are the working poor? They're people with mortgages,
working?
people with jobs, people, that are using, because by the time they've paid their mortgage, they have to choose between heating or eating. So in the summertime, they're kind of all right, because the summertime, it's, you know, obviously the kids need their snacks and
oil.
things like that, but they're not using the heat. But in the winter, that's where the food
Sure, we
banks.
found that with,
My stepmother is the manager of Southwest Food Bank in Belfast. Donate.
So
if
she
you can.
knows.
Trussell Trust, yes.
We found that
And
with the
it's
give a gift
staggering.
appeal too. Like, you know, you weren't going to really poor areas
What
or
people expected.
disadvantaged areas. It's just people that can pay all their bills
Yep.
and have nothing left.
Yep.
For excess, like Santa toys or you know, the extra stuff on top of
Yeah.
what the
Well, the wee
day-to-day is.
extra things, do you know what I mean? Like having a wee, even whenever it comes to the kids, like having a pot of jam or a chocolate spread to put on instead on their toast.
And the pressure now for everybody to work. Like it used to be the man went out
Work
or the
two
or,
jobs.
or one person went out and the other person could stay in the
Yeah,
house and look
yeah.
after the wings. Because that's a fucking full-time job looking
Do you know what? They should bring that back.
Well,
I know.
I could lie in the house no more.
But you're busy. But you'd be
my
busy.
friend's ma
but
said
she
the
goes out
other
and work.
day.
Get her to do all the stuff.
Yeah,
that you
charity work.
I get her.
Reverse
here's-
the rules,
See,
equal
this
pay.
is the thing,
Aye,
right?
but would you do all the stuff at home?
No, you wouldn't. That was a real. Look, he was fucking lying through his teeth.
I do them now.
Here he was.
Oh, do you do both?
Aye.
I do all the washing, drying,
Well, I
ironing.
have to say, everybody's quite equal now.
I don't do any washing.
Do you not?
Arla's
No.
away for 4 days and she expects everything washed, dried and folded.
Well, it better be.
See,
won't it?
we're doing our
bed.
podcast on Tuesday and he'll be dressed exactly like that.
Oh, only with a shit stain down the back because you
In
Nags on
solidarity with my shitty friend.
Things are very much like, but my mate was lives in a flat that her ma happens to rent to her, right? And we're sitting there talking, and her ma's all like, you know, what are you doing with your life, and what are you doing, this and that and the other, and I'm going, this woman has just sat here and told us how she bought loads of these flats because it was dead quite easy to buy at the time, dead good to buy, a good time to buy, and has a house here and a holiday home here, and then has a cheek to turn around and look at both of us and go, what are you doing with your lives? Where's your property? And you're going, you could wear a long night dress that went down to your fucking ankles and not work a job and still afford a mortgage, and your husband gave you his whole fucking wage. I'm out here working 5 different jobs and I won't even own a fucking tent. Do you know what I mean? That's the only property I ever
My
owned.
ma got a weight loss operation. She was one of the biggest in Strabane, easily. And now she fucking looks at people when they're fat going, no, that there.
Yeah.
Or any else family come in, she going, have you put on weight?
Aye.
They all is.
Yeah, like the reformed drinkers.
Ah,
the
it's
reformed
like a-
smokers. But you know what just is, it would do for the older generation to remember that, you know, you could have bought, like, not that I had it, like my dad never lived with us or anything, so we were I've always been a stinker. Do you know what I mean? But you know them ones and you're going, you didn't even have to work, like need to work, and you were able to fucking do that.
Aye.
And now both of us can be working and we're still using the food bank.
Mortgages were so easy to get at one stage, about 15, 20 years ago. I remember getting sent out a letter and it had say a $5,000 loan with a pen and all. Just sign your
Get
name.
away.
Sign your name and send it back. That's
It's
how
that
easy it was.
bastard Thatcher. What she done was she was like, I'm going to make more money for the country, so I'm going to sell everybody their own homes that they're living in because everybody had
Aye.
council houses. So then she fucking the market now is we used to have them houses for free. Now we pay for them, not for free necessarily, but there used to be affordable accommodation.
That's it.
Then we all bought them up. Fucking getting on my political soapbox here now.
it's
aren't
true,
I?
it's true.
Anyways, fuck Thatcher. Somebody tell me where she's buried so I can go and piss on her. Piss on her grave.
Super content.
Oh, she was.
Iron Lady, rust in peace.
So what's your, do you do a weekly article for the
It's fortnightly now, so it is now. Used to be weekly, but you know, there's loads of columnists, so I do it fortnightly.
And what's your? Do you have to come up with something every week, or is there
Yeah.
themes, or?
No, you only ask for forgiveness, not permission. Do you know what I mean? I did one before. Actually, I love my editor. He's a wee dote. I sent him one before about how it was fucking Strabane and Newry is the bondage capital.
Bondage.
Bondage. A survey done by Love Honey said, look at you today, said that this is the like highest sort of per person place that will order per capita that will order like bondage gear and all the fucking S&M shit from
I was just
online.
who we chatted and access.
And God love him, like
All
I
the
sent
rats
it.
are banned with the leather.
That's it. In fact, I actually said that. I said about you know, like we started having a
back
wee
to the
fetish
ski
for
mask and dirty
handcuffs.
Bow down in a back alley. Am I getting kneecap? No, what the night?
Yeah. Oh, do you promise?
Kneecaps whipped off you?
I'm away to steal a car. Haven't
So
had a
that's where
good
the
election
fucking
in
dirty
fucking
mags
ages.
and the fucking ski mask came out in a hedge. You know what I mean? They're on the
Uri
Aye.
and Strabane.
Newry and
Where was
Strabane.
this?
You can get it online. It's
There was meant to be a thing in Strabane.
UK statistics. In fact, if
Get
you
on.
look at it
Wasn't
in the
there swingers
overall
night
picture
in
out of
Strabane
Europe,
planned?
There was a swingers night I planned for Strabane.
Yeah, I got.
I don't know. I think it went through, but I think they went more underground.
oh, why did your mate show up with the shady trunks? They went, we said
Anybody
swingers,
here
not
gay?
mingers.
Only the gays.
yeah,
See the anal guys. There's a wee bit of a.
yeah. He's not
Just
gay,
bat
but his
the flies
boyfriend
away.
is, and he doesn't like you. Yeah.
The old
Oh my
skid mark, eh?
God. No, Megan. But was there really? I can imagine. Now there is.
And they got right through. It was through the grey.
There's loads of like websites and stuff that are dedicated to all that shit. So there
Do you
is.
think people are more perverse now in this modern age?
I think
did you-
more people are perverse, maybe because it's not as taboo. And when we say perverse, unusual sexual
yes,
preferences. But no, I'm not to yuck anyone else's yum. Do you know what I mean? If that's what you're into, that's what you're into. Like fair play,
Yuck
scoot
and no
away,
yums.
scoot away.
There's
Yuck
two
and no
extremes,
yums.
isn't there? There's the people that'll do anything in front of the camera and don't give one fuck. And then there's the young ones then that struggle because they're afraid to go over and ask, do you want to dance or do you want to go out with me? Because they know if they're rejected, it's going to be recorded. And then they're all over social media, so they don't want to fucking take wee risks.
Yeah.
They want to go out and dance on their own.
See, this is where we're lucky because before social media, we only have
don't-
rumors, not photographs. Do you know what I mean? You can say whatever you want about me, but I can go
And deny
bullshit.
it.
Do you know what I
Deny it.
mean?
Oh, aye.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't even think we realised that at the time, how much freedom we had.
I know.
Because unless somebody videoed it, unless there's evidence, it didn't happen.
Then again, right, I did a whole bit about this and I burned it because I was like, oh, it was funny that night, right? But now I'm done. But it was because I was sitting listening to a conversation like this and it was all these people going, the kids, like, they're so, it's terrible because they get bullied whenever they're in their own bedrooms nowadays. Like, that's not the way it used to be. And I'm going, did you not have fucking siblings? Right? I used to get my cunt knocked in.
Oh, aye.
Like, for people saying they suffered for their fashion, I wore my sister's gutties out one day, aka trainers, and she gave me a black eye. But then they go, no, but they can get them online. They send them private messages and they say things like, kill yourself and all. And I go, I'd have fucking broke your arm for a private message back in the day. Never mind fucking, never mind Facebook wall. We had an actual wall beside the bus stop where would have said like, Bronagh Damon gets fingered or something. Do you know what I mean? Your man standing there waiting on a bus.
Anything for a letter that you open up and it just says, go and kill yourself. You know?
You'd be like, hi. Oh, I got mail. Somebody posted
That's
me.
lovely.
It was all about rumours back then, sure, wasn't it?
Exactly. Fleetwood Mac wrote a whole album about it for fuck's sake.
That's right, aye.
Brilliant.
Funny,
Absolutely
we were actually
fabulous.
talking about someone that we had seen that there was a massive rumour about in Strabane back in the day. I
Go.
can't say it because they're local, like, but when I say it,
Go,
after
it's even funnier because it's local.
How bad was the rumour?
it was about. Do you remember a boy and a girl having sex in the car park in the front of everybody in the town
No.
on top of a very specific type
You have
of
to be
car?
more specific. Like, this is bound
And
to be
then the
weekly
nickname then was
occurrence.
the car.
The car?
The person got the nickname of the car?
She was called the nickname of the car.
What was
Skoda?
she? Skoda Sally. Honda Hannah.
No.
Ford
No.
Freya.
No.
No, Ford
Finger
Fiesta
Ferrari.
Freya.
No, she was just called the car.
Was she?
Not called literally called the car, but
The
was
name of the car?
Don't tell us the
her
name.
name wasn't weaving through it.
Right.
Oh,
Right.
it's all right.
give us. Come on, tell us the name of the car.
No.
If I guess
no,
it, will
I
you tell
can't.
me?
There's a very specific reason I can't.
Renault Rachel,
Because you were the boy on top of the car.
No.
Volkswagen Victoria.
That's
Come
my
on.
wife, is it?
Opel Orla.
Is Opel what you
Astra.
call it? It's not
Vauxhall.
What did you call? My granda got one. He had his wee, I say midlife crisis, but he was down at the time, so end of life crisis. He got it.
That's a bit of a crisis.
I swear to God, it was a cracker. He got a DLA car because he was down. He had cancer. He was all biz, right? Not that he was down with cancer, but he was getting.
I got
DLA
cancer.
car.
I'm all buzzed.
Fucking right.
Now I'm getting
I'm going
attention.
to drive
Good to
this
hear the
thing
good
into
news.
the wall, right? But it was a yellow. He got a bright yellow, one of them theft-proof cars that like nobody would fucking steal. It was bright yellow, and it was a. It's the make Opel is
Banana.
only it's fucking. What do you call them? No, Opel was something else, wasn't it? The yellow. Anyways, you want to see it? My granny wanted to be at the fucking head of him whenever he come home with it. He was, oh, look at this Belgians. What are you fucking serious?
It was yellow.
It was yellow, bright yellow.
Lovely.
Yellow submarine. It'll come to me, the name, the make, because it's going to annoy me now. It's just beyond me, but yeah. So that had to go back
I
whenever he
find that
died.
so strange sometimes, like people's taste. Like you see like a really loud, like yellow type of car, and they love that car. And it's a horrible, disgusting looking car.
You know, whenever
Or
you
really
see
old people in convertibles that are too sporty.
yeah.
I don't think that suits.
Do you ever notice whenever it's like the one warm day a year you get here, you just see all the wee convertibles out? Look at all the wee dickheads all
the
finally happy. They
motorbikes.
can, the
That's
roof
good.
didn't even come down. Had to break it off. It was that rusted like.
No, I'd be happy enough when the one that goes down.
When the what goes down?
The window.
The window. Oh, aye. That was. Why do you not get sunroofs anymore? Is that not a thing?
Do we for the us to set up? Remember, you used to sit.
Do you remember you used to stand in the
Just a
back
wee
of the
sunroof.
car with your head out the window, like holding, or getting in the boot? Do you remember getting in the
Aye.
boot? You used to go, can I get in the boot? Big bottle of country spring 3
We
litre.
were born big. We used to go on holidays there. My granddad was the only one in the whole family, extended family, had a car, so he had to do, and we would have been stuffed into the back of the boot. No seatbelts back in. Like.
Yeah, but we looked like a clown car whenever we showed up. Do you know what I mean? There was fucking 50 kids getting out of it. It
We
was
were
like
the same
something out of Harry Potter.
Our whole family would have been white.
I always
one
remember
dress.
that at the beach. You always get to sit in the back of the car and your feet hang out in the boot.
And then you're anybody driving behind, you're doing that and all.
You felt like
Get
you had
them
no
the people hard.
mobile home, like, you know. Oh, aye. Do you know whenever
The horn.
whenever the seatbelt rule came in, do you know the way it was only became into law at the end of the 80s, start of the 90s type thing? My uncle was driving his car. He's a terrible driver anyway. But he said he was driving past a Saracen and the peeler inside it went to him like this. Like that. And he was going, who the fuck are you calling wanker? Who the fuck are you calling wanker? And it turned out he was telling him to put a seatbelt on. And he got fanged because he wasn't wearing a seatbelt. He was like, fucking bastard. I thought he was calling me a fucking wanker.
I was trying to give him a warning.
He was trying
Speaking
to
of
give him a
driving, my wee
warning.
boy just passed the test last week and he's been stopped by the cops 3 times.
Has he?
One without his lights on.
Oh,
Second one, he was driving the wrong side of the road.
3 is grand, isn't there?
dear love him.
Third one's just an
Yeah.
operational check.
He was driving on the wrong side of the road. God love him. It's dangerous down here, but did you see that new thing they're coming in where if you're before you're 25, you're not allowed to drive after 11 o'clock with anyone who
there's
isn't a
something
direct
coming on
family
again.
member in?
And
That
you know
sounds like
what's
a
mad?
fucking vampire kind of rule, doesn't it?
They've all your information in their phone now. So like I see you're insured, anyway, gone ahead.
Yeah.
His license isn't even sent out to him yet, that's how
Get away.
close it was.
Because that's one of the things now. There's a lot of people like get their insurance, they send out the certificate or they print it off and then they cancel it immediately. So if you're stopped,
Can't do that anymore.
no.
You can just use the documentation.
Aye.
Now it's
Seriously?
now they can get you from your number plate.
They
Yeah,
have those.
AMPR, they
Who's
can
meant to
tell
be
right
driving
away.
and who's meant to be
Yeah.
hateful.
Yeah, it is.
Speaking of things that are hateful, Bronagh,
Mm-hmm.
you're the first guest that's going to do this.
Woohoo!
We were meant to do it with Jordan last week, only Niall forgot.
Right.
Anything goes wrong, it's his fault.
Absolutely.
So,
You be in denial.
what we're trying to do with most guests, and we're hoping it'll go well, is the Room 101. Do you know what
Yes,
Room
I
101?
do.
So
I
it's
do,
like
I do.
Not everybody even
do.
knows what that is.
so there used to be a
I'm
show on
old
it.
enough to remember.
Aye.
It still
But
is on. Frank's
Connor-
does it.
But do you know what it is?
So it came from a book.
So you don't know.
I should have found this out because it was Connor Keys actually. So do you know where it originally came from?
1964.
Mice and Men or something like that, was it that book?
Right. The
What
concept.
do you call it?
concept for it?
1964. What do you call it?
1984 George Orwell. you
Yes.
That's it.
Right,
See?
okay.
It's good to have the wee educated girlfriend. So
It was me said it. Only got one digit wrong.
You said 1964. 1964. Right. So
now
room
we know.
101, the concept is you can put something in it, or you can elect to put something in it
Yeah.
that never has to be seen again in this universe.
Just flush it away.
That's
so they actually did. Frank Skinner did a show for BBC.
Yes, I
which was
loved
really
it.
successful.
I love
I
it.
love watching it too because there's stuff you'd argue. What?
I'm nearly sure Paul Merton done it too.
Yeah. Oh,
Maybe,
really?
aye,
He
you're
might
right.
have.
You're right. And then used to bring like a wee thing to symbolise what it is they don't
Yeah,
like,
what
but we
it
don't
was.
need to do that.
I have it with me right here.
So is she going to put it in? And are we going
Yes.
to decide whether it goes or not?
No, we want to. That'll generate conversation why this is getting,
Aye, but she has to convince us why it has to go on.
and we'll let you know if you can get it in or not.
Yes.
The big massive podcast is in
It's
charge.
usually
of
the
room
woman that
101.
tells the man whether or not they can get it in. So let's do this, right? So
Otherwise, it's illegal.
Uh-huh.
otherwise, it is illegal. It is. So my first thing that I wanted to put in room 101 is sponges, right? No, the sponge. See, even just saying it, it's turned me.
Don't even like saying the word sponge.
Do you know, like, whenever you get a new baby, somebody gives you one, and you know those wee sponges that look like SpongeBob SquarePants? You know,
Uh-huh.
they're
The wee proper square holy one looks like cheese on it.
yeah. There's something about it just turns the life clean out of me.
But you know what?
See
I
the
would
idea of
completely
having
agree.
wet fingertips and then it's scraping on a sponge and all the wee holes in it as well.
You
like
get the
stuff-
squeaking and all of it.
You know,
Aye!
I
getting-
could die.
I'm getting turned on here.
Connor, is that a thing? Is that a phobia?
There is a phobia of the holes
You
that
get
are in
them?
it, which is trypophobia, right? Fear of like all the wee holes that are in it. Because I'm always like,
Oh,
anything
but that is a thing because if you see reels, there's like people's skin that are all packed,
I hate that.
and there's like wee black things on them, and they're
Turns
AI
me-
generated. But man, that gives me the fucking.
Yeah, he.
So is it the texture, the look, even saying the word sponge?
Because I imagine it being soaking, soaking,
Biting into it?
soaking. Just see the thought of having wet. You know, whenever
You're
your
making it
fingers-
very sexual.
Do you know whenever your fingers go all
was
wrinkly?
When my fingers run all over it, and I'm
Soaking.
soaking.
When your fingers go all wrinkly when you've been in the bath, you're
Aye.
not wrinkled enough yet,
I
Dennis.
hate that.
And then I just imagine it can flake off. Oh, I
My son holds his hands for I would say about half an hour after he came out of the pool. He won't open his hands
Because of the rinks.
because of ranks.
I
does it
used to
turn
hate
up?
them
See,
too.
I would be of that. I would
He
be of
holds
that
it. He
flavour.
won't open his hands or grab anything or.
That's a
Do you
strange
know
one.
that that's supposed to
It's
be an
strange.
evolutionary thing? The reason why we go wrinkly underwater is so that you can get better grip in the water. Heard it on a podcast. Must be true.
But surely, if we would have, it would have also evolved that we could breathe for a wee bit longer, like 2 minutes to grip something,
Well,
or dead.
do you ever just want
Does
to
they
like
grip the water?
you love someone so much you just want to hold them underneath
Ah,
until all
well,
the bubbles
fair
disappear?
enough.
You know,
And they're
that
gripping
kind
the
of
Did you
bottom.
ever see the one that had the wing upside down in the pool? Fucking 10 minutes must be a record. It's like-
But so I think sponges should go in, but don't need them anymore anyway. I mean, you have flash wipes and
I
shit.
still have a sponge in. I was
Your
sponge.
mate has a sponge down there.
He
Is it?
should fucking use it. I wouldn't like to come after him.
I would
know
do
a few sponges.
sponges for a different reason because I always
Cars.
see him working on it, and I see a sponge that people use to clean dishes, and a sponge is sitting there and it's covered in bits of food
Oh,
and black,
stop it.
and
It turns
it's
me.
been used and
So there's
used.
no sponges in your house.
There actually is wee scar sponge type thing because it'll like scar things. But see the sponge.
I hate a wet face
Those-
cloth.
Those yellow. What?
A wet face cloth.
Oh.
Because back in the day, we would have used the face cloth and then we'd
Remember?
have kind of hung it over the
Yeah,
edge of
to
the
dry.
sink to
Yeah.
dry,
Mhm.
and that was just continually used.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I hate that. I hate like. See, if you get sweaty and the wet t-shirt stuck to your back, I hate that sensation.
Colin,
I hate
actually,
that.
my son says I hate the fucking face cloth, and I went, "What face cloth?" He goes, "The one in the shower." I says, "The ball cleaner."
The ball cleaner. Oh my god. No, I use that for me arse. No.
With the old
see,
slice fucking
it's
shiner.
horrifying. It is a bit horrifying.
Slice shiner.
What did you say?
The old slice shiner.
Slice. Fuck's sake.
I'm looking at me. Get the fuck out.
Oh no, he's like, I've washed my face with that. His wee eyes are all
I
pink.
mean,
and
like
he's
brown
wondering
stain
why.
out of my legs.
Fucking diarrhea.
Go with your uncle fucking hairpiecer. He's got one matchy on the back.
Hairpiece and
Oh,
everything. What's going on? I don't know.
oh my god. But also, room 101, my second thing that I'm nominating.
Are we
is-
putting the sponge in room 101? I don't think so.
I'm all for
Connor,
it.
you're in the vote.
Yeah.
Hands up, it goes in.
Put a
You used to
sponge
eat it,
in.
so you can't.
Do you eat sponge?
I still fucking whenever I mean when I was about 4 or 5, I had them in the bath and then suck the water.
This is why sponges need to go in room 101.
So he's Connor. If
could've
anybody
choked.
can't hear him from where he's sitting,
I think I used to do that too.
he used to
the
suck.
sponge,
I get out of myself. Everybody do
I think that's probably where the fear began.
the sponge, and you just suck the suds out of it,
Yeah.
and then do a wee fountain.
Oh no.
No, I remember sucking a sponge. I actually no, I'm not gonna
Sponge
say it.
suckers? Is there a bunch of sponge
I remember being in
suckers?
the bath and I was just checking myself. What's this here? First time I seen my helmet, I thought it was one of my balls were going to fall out, so I shit myself. I thought it was just going to roll out onto the blue marble.
Boys. That's how
A wee pink marble.
Oh God. My 4-year-old, that's how you know that
Catch
they're
up
not
the
allowed
one.
to come in me anymore. Don't ever start to get nosy.
Aye.
Like, where's your willy, mummy? And you go, where's your fucking willy? Where's yours? And where's your, why'd you not? No,
Gaddis
maybe
does a cracker bit on his new set. Would you
Oh.
see it? Oh, you were there? Aye, this is about what I wouldn't give away his stuff because he's still on tour, but it's cracker.
Yeah.
With what they're called and referred to with the wins. You know what I mean?
Go see Gaddis then.
Oh,
yeah.
comedy has to be what's happening in your life now, I think, and it's all about his family now.
Who does the bit? Is it Tom Sakura when him and the wee boy's in the shower? And the wee boy goes, "Daddy, why's my Wally so
So
small?"
big. He goes, shush, shush.
It's not big, it's erect.
He kept going. He goes, keep sending him in the showers. Daddy, go and tell him. He says, stop asking questions. He goes, why is it so big? It's hard, all right? Now fuck off.
It is. It's a strange thing. Like, we boys are just so different. My kid was really horrified because he started to like give me explanations. He was like, "Mummy, did the doctor cut your willy off?" And I was like, "No, girls, whenever they're born, that he was going to get their willies cut off." And I was like, "No, nobody cuts them off. They just don't have one." I always go, when God made little boys, he made them out of string. He had a little left, so he left a little thing. When God made little girls, he made them out of lace. He hadn't got enough, so he left a little space. And he's just like, right, put that to bed, mama, whatever.
That's a
fuck off.
tattoo.
And you're not allowed to come into the shower with me anymore, son.
Hey, you're 28.
Yeah.
The string goes in the space, you tell him that.
Do you know about the wee kid that runs into his man and goes, "Mommy, I have the biggest willy out of everybody in my class." And the man goes, "That's because you've been kept back 6 years, son. You're fucking 30."
You're 35.
Yeah.
Mommy!
Mommy!
I have a wee cousin that had a deep voice from when he was about 4 years of age. And he used to come in, he's from Belfast too, from New Lodge. But he used to come down and give my granny sweets and mess and wait for...
set of skills.
Granny, you still on the Bacardi? She sat there and he's only had it. Then he'd hand her chocolates. You gonna eat them, Granny?
Oh my God.
He'd be sitting just, she wouldn't even, he just sat beside her because he wanted them. Wasn't for her, like. You know what I mean? So what's number 2 in your...
Number 2 is actually AI, right? I want to put AI in room 101.
It's definitely not going on.
It needs to go
It's out
in.
now, it's never
Right,
getting
see,
back.
for a start, if there has to be AI, I want it to make all my boring chores and shit like that easier so I can do creative shit. Not do my creative shit so I have time to wash the fucking dishes, right?
But I think that's the plan, is that it's clicking away. It's not... They don't do creative.
And kids are getting too cocky these days. Dude, my kid was sitting doing his homework the other day and I heard him asking Alexa what 10 times fucking whatever was, and I was like, the 10 times tables are the easiest.
We're
Yeah.
dumbing, are we dumbing down as a
But
race?
it's not, look,
human race?
all I'm saying is, I've watched Terminator and I've watched The Matrix, and nothing
know.
good can come of the human race whenever we create we
Apparently there's a 20% chance that that's the end of the human race and the elites it's worth the risk, the 80%. And I reckon they're trying to make a new god
Who
out of
reckons?
AI. Elon Musk and all.
I
And
wonder
they
does
think
AI
that there's a
look at
20%
humans
chance
the way
that
we look
AI
at
will
God?
take over and kill everybody. Sure, if AI end up in charge, they could just send rockets, send them all,
Nuke us.
nuke the whole place.
Well, I do.
that's a
I
film.
honestly, because it's
I know,
drying
it's
up.
all
It's
maybe.
bad for the environment. For a
true story.
start.
It is
fucking-
bad for the environment.
It uses so much water. It is really, really,
Is it?
really bad. For the
It can't be
environment.
salt water. It has to be natural
It has
spring
to
water.
be
It has
spring
to be
water.
lakes.
So we're going
For
to
what?
end up
Cool them.
Cool them down. So
Yeah.
they're all the servers are down and like
In the
fresh
ocean.
Well,
water.
it's not 20 Chinese men in a fucking apartment.
no.
We were actually in work one day and at a training thing, and one of the managers asked one of the guys giving the training on AI, is it like a load of guys
Call
in China
centre?
answering questions quickly, really fast? And he was deadly serious.
No way. No.
I thought it was like a call center where these people are just getting questions going, oh, I
He was
reckon
like, this
it's...
thing types really fucking quick. Somebody needs to ring Jackie and
Scoured
tell
the
them.
world.
It must be using them chopsticks. That must be why their
Don't be.
fingers are really fast.
There's going to be the world as we know it
Was he being serious?
before AI
Yeah,
and
100%.
after.
I'm not even joking. He was deadly serious.
God,
But it is going to be like, do you remember what life
But
was like
see,
before
see
AI?
the hard parts of my job, it makes them so easy.
the what?
the hard parts of my job.
Like, see, for mundane things, like filling in a fucking email campaign, I just don't use it. I try not to.
See,
and then it's
report writing?
frightening. See, especially with the way what they can do with people's faces and all, and they're doing the revenge porn with people, and they're making people look like. And I deleted my Twitter. Delete your Twitter if you have.
I've never had it ever.
I deleted it because X. Stop trying to make X happen. But
That's what Trina Terry said to me the first time she see me. She says, "You remind me of Paul Hollywood." Oh, fuck, she was,
Stop it.
she was the early AI version. No, it wasn't right. It's just Paul Hollywood
was
from
just it.
Timu.
fair play.
On
Serena.
stage too.
Did you?
So we did the Work in Progress tour.
Love it.
So
I love
we were
it.
getting stuck in and having the crack and introducing ourselves
She's
to the
funny.
crowd.
She is.
Can't put AI in.
No, we have to put AI in because it's going to kill us, right? One, they're coming for us, right?
It's not. It's
Two, we're
not
going
going to
to
get
dry
to
up
me.
all the water's going to be more expensive than oil, right?
Fuck.
And then three, I don't want anybody like I don't know. It's funky kids and
Do
all.
you reckon if it works, but and it does go right, it's
Also,
going to be
all these wee fuckers
utopia?
going to university, they need to know what it's like to try and make a bibliography your fucking self.
Aye, fair enough.
Do you know what I
fair
mean?
enough.
I have a
Simply
mate.
to get one over on the
I
students.
have a mate that lent me his dissertation when I was doing it back in the day, and he did it like he's 60 now. But his diagrams were drew by a biro.
Aye.
Get away.
You know what I
Do
mean?
you know how old
Typed
I am?
out, typewriter.
I remember doing essays. Well, I didn't have a fucking computer because, again, we were poor. But having to write out an essay, and then whenever you were doing a second draft, having to write it all out again. Like,
Because of the mistakes.
murder.
And if you make one mistake, you have to tip exit and you're raging because it's fucking ruined your good
no,
writing.
Tipex, not even a thing.
No, and then the first experience we had with AI was the red swiggle whenever you made a spell mistake. And I thought, is this cheating?
We were like,
I remember thinking,
that's
is, that,
right.
is
It's
this
telling
cheating?
me that I didn't spell that right.
Now, apparently, this happened that students got AI to do their assignment, right? And the teacher got AI to mark it.
Fuck me. So,
So it's
basically,
just a
we're all
computer-
just sitting there going,
Aye. So surely we're bound to dumb down.
yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Like, when I'm writing a management report, now I'll read it and it's probably bad, and then I'll stick it in the AI and go make it professional and just come straight back, no spell mistakes, paragraph, fucking.
no way.
Do you know what? On the environment and probably the harmful thing for kids. Then okay, let's put it in.
Yay! You going to put it in room 101?
Let's flush her down.
Yay! Student
We'll make a
kids are
flush
gonna
noise
have to do
too.
their own thing.
What'll be the noise we'll do whenever it goes in?
Do it.
After 3, 1, 2, 3.
And then there's wee sound effect as well. Record your friend going, of course your shit stains on it, sure didn't have any fucking text on me.
I'm wearing no kicks.
He doesn't use AI. It's aye, sir. Fucking shit everywhere.
Aye.
And number 3.
Number 3 is actually, I have a demonstration. This isn't one of them. I want to put, you know the new things that like have
Oh my God.
stock? I want that to get in fucking room 101. And I know people have said
That's
that
an
I'm-
easy one.
I'm immature. No, we want to hear people going, it's better for the environment. And I go, well, it's fucking worse for my nerves. Right?
Aye.
Do you ever be on the stage as well and you're trying to like, and you just look like a complete Arlsberg, like
Yeah.
trying to fucking, hold on a minute.
And then it just, and then
Going down your mouth and all, and you're going, for fuck's sake, just, I'll throw it out, I promise. Do you know what I mean?
Do you know
Greta
what?
Thunberg.
it does a tacky.
Yeah.
It's like goes it can rip the side
And then
of
you
your
have to like
fucking
try
nose.
and put it to the side and all, and it's just awkward.
That's a slam dunk, that, I
you
think.
know.
So we were at a football match last week, and I brought a case of water for all the young boys because it was a hot day. So that at halftime they were all drinking them, and as the referee blew the whistle for us all to come back on, all the young boys couldn't get the tops back on, so they're all handing them to me, and I was standing for 5 minutes trying to do this with a
because
pile
it
of caps
doesn't-
in
it
before they
doesn't-
went back on.
It doesn't just,
It
It comes
doesn't.
in at an angle.
Yeah.
and it's a high break too. It's
It
not like
is.
it just can break off. It's like,
You have to like twist it like a fucking. Remember the old tins of spam where you had to get the wee thing
aye.
and twist it?
Well,
That's
do you
what they're
remember
like.
oil cans of Coke and beer? You're probably too young.
Whenever you pulled it off. And the
Well,
thing
it just
came off?
came off and you threw it away.
Yeah.
Remember them
Oh,
days?
aye, the
and,
ring
that,
pull.
and then then it was that. I'll tell you even the better one. We used to have back in the day. You could win a 24 deck of harp if you pull the ring pull off and it says 24 on the.
Do you remember those?
So what we did, see if you cut the top of the can, it did 24 right round the hole. So we used to get the files out and make our own wee.
24.
We were getting 24 decks of harp,
Get
left,
out,
right, and
hey.
centre at summer.
See, you could do shit like that back then. All them fucking wee codes and
Oh, there
stuff
was
now.
wee-
You can't be at it.
The
Like
magnet.
my dad says their gas box, they used to take 50p's, right? You put it in for the gas to go on, and they froze. They put a 50p in. Loads of people done this. This wasn't just his family.
Everybody.
Put a 50p in a bit of blue tack, and then you would fill it with water and stick it in the freezer so it froze. And then you could slide it into the wee gas thing, and it would turn your gas on. But he says whenever the gas man came out to empty the meter, it was just full of
No,
water.
no,
Do you know
fucking
all
water.
Yeah. My sister used to have a TV. She had to put a pound in for a
That's
month.
right. I remember that. I remember that. I
I
remember
tell
that.
my kids these things and they look at me like I've just committed a fucking
Frankie
no.
twist
McCrory,
novel.
Ballycoman used to go around doing the collections.
I remember.
Just the TV, nothing else.
Aye, TV money.
I remember I
Don't be
found
letting the
50p.
tick man
Do
in.
you remember the old 50p? It was massive.
Aye, the
I
big
ran
ones.
onto the house going, I found 50p. My man took it up. I stuck it in the meter.
Loads of, if you were really bougie, somebody drilled a hole through it and you put a wee bit of wire around it so you put the 50p down
Yeah.
and pull it back.
Nobody
in
had a
again.
drill.
I think at one
Nobody
stage...
have you had a drill, you'd have got a job. Nobody fucking wanted one of them.
Was it like a Free State coin worked as a pound or so on one of the machines? Remember? It was like
The punt.
there was something that you could put in and it would...
Pont wouldn't have been far off the 50p.
Aye, right.
They were big with a fish on it. Like salmon.
That's right. Oh my
But you're
god.
like 10 years younger than us. You're
What are you?
39.
I'm 39. I am
I'm
39.
40s.
You're the same age
going
as
on
there's
26
a
years younger.
group of you comedians that are all you, Mickey, Geddes, all turning 40 very shortly.
No, we went to uni.
Ah,
We
you
were all,
were
we
in
were all
uni
uni
together?
together. Yeah, fucking we're all turned 40.
I'm
Do you know
30.
what
Put
though?
40 in Ramona.
Anybody that says like is trying to get me on being 40, I'm actually delighted. I'm like, I have loved my 30s. I have had the best 10 years.
Well,
of my
see the
life.
40s.
I'm enjoying being older too.
Don't
Yeah.
you? You give less of shit and you're going right.
You
what
don't
do
give. It's like
you
you're
don't
your
care what
teenage
anybody
self
thinks.
again. Only you like yourself. Do you know what I mean? Like you don't give a fuck with anybody. I've still
think
got
about your
spots and all,
cat.
and I'm like, so.
The things you stressed about. I remember when I was 21 and my mate was 21, going on 22, because I need to get a fucking moment, sir. I'm nearly fucking 22. He thought it was the end of time.
Want to be an old mate?
20s is the worst years for thinking that you're running out of time.
Yeah.
Like if you haven't, there's no point starting anything at 25.
Yeah.
Fucking boxing, what's the
really?
point? 25, start this 25.
Whenever I turned 30, I did have a wee bit of a mentee bee, but I think that was because like you're turning 30, like, and I haven't drank in my 30s.
When did you
Praise
stop?
God, touch wood. I stopped drinking whenever I was 29. So I'll be 10 years sober this July, next month.
Class.
And I'm like, fuck me, maybe that's why I've had the best
Oh, aye.
time ever. You know what I mean? Not one hangover, not one, but
Blackouts
also
or regrets.
pregnancies that you can't remember. Do you know what I mean? That sort of thing. I've had pregnancies, but I know who all of them were.
Consequences.
Yeah.
aye.
If it isn't the bridge I said I'd cross when I came to it. But
And
yeah,
you're already mad enough.
I am mental.
Do you know what I mean? It's
That's the thing.
sweat.
Everybody, my mate said to me, Bronagh, we all needed a drink to get on the level that you were on before you had a drink. So then whenever you had a drink, you were just a rocket, you know?
Because it's dangerous to add flame to the fire or
That's
add
it.
fucking fuel to the fire,
Yeah,
sorry.
fucking
Because
right.
you just, I'm the
So
same.
I've loved it. I'm looking forward to turning 40. I'm
My
loving it.
40s were good.
John 40s.
Aye,
I'm
yeah.
going into the 50s now. Giving that a
Fucking
fucking
right.
kick in the toot.
Aye, right enough. We'll
Speaking
be
of-
making it all look better
But
now.
if
that we're-
AI works out, I'm going to live forever anyway. So,
You and I were
med
gonna live
beds. Did you ever hear
forever.
the med bed? Did you hear about that?
What's that?
The bed's going to you get on this. It's like something like Star Trek in it.
Aye.
You get on this bed, it'll finds out what's wrong with you and fixes you and then sends you on.
I've heard about them, but I've only heard it from you, so
Is
it's
that
probably a
AI?
lie.
Sounds like AI to me, Ronan, and that's in room
aye.
101, so it's not going to work. But I'm hoping that by the time we're really old, they'll have developed a cure for oldness. Like,
That's what I mean now.
do you know?
Well, that's what it's trying to say.
You are fresh looking, but
This'll get
we've
you.
got wrinkles. You're fucking.
No, I'm wrinkly
Oh,
as
10
well.
years, aren't
I'm
it?
wrinkly as fuck. You don't have 10
7.
years.
What are you?
But also,
46.
Botox.
47 next birthday. Let's go.
A Botox.
Botox, baby. Botox.
Do
I'll
you?
not lie. Yeah, I get
Everybody
baby
does.
Botox. I get me baby Botox.
Everybody Botox. Who's not
3
boys,
areas.
but
not in
Here,
our
here,
circle,
and
like,
here.
girls.
Men too. Loads of men.
Loads of guys do. Yeah.
Do they?
Yeah. I love it because it makes your makeup feel dead fresh whenever you
Just
put
excited
it on.
all the time.
Yeah. No, you don't. Used to be I actually joke.
Rolling
about
boy
that the other
facts.
day. I know. Nobody raises an eyebrow now whenever you have Botox. But it is. It's just, there's no such thing as an old cunt anymore. Just a skint one.
Man, that's what I was saying to somebody last day. Grannies, when I was wee, my granny used to run around with a scarf around her head. And I think they all got a hump on their back at a certain age as well. And she used to pull one of these wee trolleys that had the groceries in it to bring her up. Now they're all fucking
Sex and the City.
glamorous.
See the age they are in the Sex and the City movie. That's the same age the Golden Girls were.
That's mental.
That's right.
Yeah.
The Golden Girls were just...
We're not going quietly into that good
Aye.
night. I'm gonna be Madonna in it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be shameless.
Hey, I need to go. What? We
Right.
must be on another 10 minutes here.
oh,
Ah, Thank you so much
Absolutely
for having me
amazing
on. I'm sorry
having
I'm
you down.
late,
No, it's roasting.
but
here
I was
too.
late. It is really, really warm. But
Is
thank you.
there
This
anything
was
you-
great.
Anything you want to before we
Sitting
go?
here looking at all the muscles too.
Thank you.
Anything
hard to
right?
fucking
So
stomach in
if
the
you
whole gig.
hopefully next Saturday, Word Up will be released. So have a wee look for that and follow me on TikTok, Bronagh Diamond Comedy, and see my wee bed talks. Going, you know what I mean? Talking a load of shit. But basically
going
follow
back
me
on
so
tour?
that I can sell tickets. Yes, I'm going back on tour. I'm going to be touring in September.
Brilliant. So get at it. She's absolutely
Get at it.
hilarious. One of the funniest in the circuit, without a shadow of a doubt.
Bronagh, thank you
Fucking boom.
very,
Thank you so
very
much.
much.
I've really
That
loved
was
it.
fun.
It's good crack.
Thank you.
And guess what?
Up a hoots.
It's the big, massive podcast. Yo, 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 the big